What's up, guys? It's Gardy B with the Jenkins Jonez show. As always, I'm here with my good internet buddies, Dragonfly Jones, a.k.a. Tyler.
What's up, guys?
With Jethro Jenkins, a.k.a. John.
What's up, bubbas? And if you fuck with us, you want to see more of our content, please jump on YouTube and subscribe to our channel.
The Bucks finally punched the Bulls out. Is Giannis in the point that the report was out that Middleton may not be back for the Celtics series, probably late in the series if it happens? Has Giannis reached the point that I think we would say Braun was at? You know, certain other play. It's the rarefied air, maybe the highest compliment. Is Giannis at the point where you would say, even with Middleton being out, there's just the potential for Giannis to go so crazy that you think they have a really good shot against the Celtics?
Yes. And the thing is, you know, in my book, even if he does fall short, of course, you know, no Middleton, you know, even if this is where his season ends, he's been playing with house money since that fucking finals to me, bro. Like, he don't have shit to prove to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is where his season is, hell of a year, dog. And, you know, bad break with Middleton, that sucks. But, yeah, I fully expect him to give, you know, Boston a series here.
I think he has a chance because he's Giannis, like you said. I think he's reached that LeBron point, but I don't see it happening though. I mean, the same like we had never seen KD look as bad as he looked. Partly was because of Tatum, but they were throwing like everybody was spying as soon as he crossed half court. You know, he was seeing 2 and 3 people at a time. You know what I mean? So and this is the best offensive player we may have seen, best scorer we may have seen in our lifetime. And so you know, Giannis is a force, but
he can physically do things KD can't.
KD can't for sure, but that the bag, as people say, isn't as deep. So you know, I'm throwing a lot of bodies at him, and you know, him not having Middleton there is going to be difficult. I mean, Ime is defensively I mean, like you said, we've never seen anybody put KD in that situation. That's why I thought KD could win because of what we saw last year. You know what he did to KD. You know what I'm saying with 3 of the best guard defenders is incredible, but I don't see it's going to be extremely fucking difficult to make it out of that series.
Ime maybe can't fucking believe that he has to go through Steve Nash and Bud to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, that's pretty special. that ended up being a nice draw for him for sure. Okay, yeah, that's about where I feel. I mean, I just think it's like anytime you sort of count him out. I mean, what did he had 33 points on 15 shots today in like 3 quarters or something.
Against a squad that had nobody. Everybody was out. You know, Zoe's been out, fucking Levine was in protocols.
I didn't think the Suns had a bad game plan for him in the finals last year. He still scored 47 fucking points. You know, I mean, he is just one of those dudes. But I think the Celtics are going to put the fucking pressure they're going to put the stress test on the stuff he added in the offseason. It's like, you really comfortable? You really comfortable in the mid-range? Are you really comfortable walking into a 3? We're going to, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to find out because it's not going to be anything soft. It's going to, that's going to be a great series.
I mean, but look at the guard defenders they have though.
Yes.
You know, it's fucking insane. You know
Pat
what I'm saying?
Connaughton's not going to get loose for 25 against the fucking Celtics.
It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen, G. You know what I mean? But I think it's just difficult. And then Tatum, the step he's taking defensively is just insane. So
Giannis Tatum could be tasty.
I mean, it's fun, but I mean, if Giannis, if we find Tatum in the post trying to guard Giannis, we know what time that is, bro. I love the crib. Shout out to St. Louis, all that shit, bro. But nah, I don't nobody want to see him in the post. But I mean, if him, like, you know, him driving from the top of the key, that shit dead. You can't do that against that defense. It's just not happening.
I think he can. I think Giannis can do whatever the fuck he wants out there. I think I don't know, man.
I think that defense is too tough. I think it's gonna be difficult. I think it'll be very difficult for him. I think they're gonna make it difficult for him. We'll see though. I mean,
there's nothing better than going into a series where you have 2 different versions of what could happen, and I totally believe both of what you're both saying. That all sounds credible to me. No one's talking out their fucking ass, you know?
I mean, for me, after seeing what they did with KD, we have never seen him look that bad. We've never seen him so confused playing basketball.
I have Giannis right now on a different tier than other human beings who are playing basketball.
I think he's the best player in basketball. I just think Go ahead. What are you saying?
I was gonna say you ain't gonna be able to blitz Giannis like you could blitz KD. Giannis will dish out of that fucking double team, which is why you know we need to make that distinction. You could say KD is the best scorer we've ever seen. Perhaps he's not the best offensive player because a great offensive player. You send a double to Bron. What you think Bron gonna make you do?
Ooh,
Bron
but also motherfuckers gotta hit shots.
He out that motherfucker make you pay.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
The other thing. The other thing about Bron that's Giannis is more like this and like KD is when teams tried that, hey, we're going to throw 2-3 bodies at you, that breaks the other team down with Bron as much as, right? I mean, KD, they're running a lot of guys at him. Giannis, that you got to think about your own guys. You're trying to run a couple people physically into Giannis. That's a different dude, bro. So that's the other thing is their game plan is based so much around the physicality they're willing to put out there. You might be a little bit less willing to put it out there if the dude is.
I think they're the best team in the playoffs right now. What I mean? And they're going against the best player in the world and in the playoffs. But also the best team has the second best player in the playoffs, Jayson Tatum, as of now. So it'll be good regardless.
Let's talk about the Heat close out the Hawks. A couple Heat fans. Thank you, Jenkins and Jonez Heat fans. I'm sorry we haven't really talked that. I'm genuinely like the Heat. We talked about how no one talks about the Heat, but it's true that it's just they're the one seed that everyone's looking at. The Nets, the Celtics, the fucking Bucks. I mean, myself included. So the Heat, the first team in the East to advance. The Heat have a real nice path. So they're going to get the Sixers or the Raptors, and I feel very confident about them winning either one of those series. So Eastern Conference Finals trip, shit. It's nice to feel confident that that's where they're getting if you're a Heat fan.
You did it.
Next.
But no, we got to give Miami props for what they did to Trey. God damn. Worst. That's the worst I've ever seen Trey look in the NBA. Like a horrible performance from him. And it was, all on Miami, man. God damn.
2 of 12 in the closeout game.
Just couldn't get off.
And 0 of 5 from 3 in a game that they basically load managed.
In the games where he had good numbers, if you're looking at how he shot as far as percentages, horrible. You know what I mean? So it's just he had good moments, but he just couldn't get comfortable in that whole series. And shout to Spo.